and welcome to the Volunteer Program Overview for SFC Virginia Animal Rescue. This video is intended to introduce you to the various volunteer roles in our organization, provide a general overview of our main building and some of the people you'll encounter while volunteering, and give you some insight into our history here at the Squishy Face Crew. My name is Ryan Barker, and I'm the Executive Director here at SFC. SFC is a foster-based rescue in Spotsylvania, Virginia, and a 501c3 organization that's focused on helping dogs and cats in shelters across the state of Virginia. We were formed in July of 2019 by a small group of friends and passionate animal lovers who were experienced foster parents that joined together to create what would quickly become the fastest-growing multi-species rescue in our area. In our first 4.5 years of operation, we have brought in over 8,000 animals, a feat which we attribute to the astounding support of our foster parents, community, and volunteers, and we're so excited to have you along on the rest of the journey. While SFC is foster-based, we do maintain a small headquarters building geared towards supporting transport, intake, foster pickups and drop-offs, supply storage, and short-term housing for pets as they await a foster home. We are located at 9916 Brock Road in Spotsylvania. A lot of our volunteer efforts happen right here, as HQ is ground central for the day-to-day operations that make the rescue run. We moved into this combination rescue and residence in July of 2021 and are still making modifications to the 5-acre property to better support our efforts.
SFC is a no-kill organization, which means that we do not euthanize pets simply for space considerations, that we use progressive adoption practices to extend our life-saving reach, and that we maintain a live release rate of over 90%, which is the benchmark of no-kill. Our live release rate for both cats and dogs is over 97%, a success which we attribute to the amazing care given by our team of foster parents, a tremendous amount of work on the part of volunteers, and the huge effort given by the small team of medical fosters who care for dogs and cats in need of critical care during their stay with us.
We transfer in pets from underserved and rural shelters across Virginia, with transports coming in weekly and sometimes even multiple times each week. Many of the dogs and cats coming through our doors have never received medical care or vaccinations, are often scared or under-socialized, and have a wide array of backgrounds, some of which we know, and some of which we have to guess through our observations during their time with us. Many times, all we know about them before they arrive is what we can see in their photo from the original shelter. Once they get here, our volunteers give them baths, perform an intake exam, and give necessary vaccinations and treatments, and then it's off to foster care.
Our foster families are the heart and soul of SFC. We are honored to have had over 600 foster homes involved in our program since our formation 4 years ago. As a foster parent, you are part of an animal's journey from homelessness to becoming a part of a family, and are an integral stepping stone in that process. Our foster parents provide shelter, food, love, and socialization for anywhere from a few days to a few months, depending on the needs of the pet and how quickly we are able to get them healthy and adopted into a forever home. Since we do not have a typical shelter to house animals long-term, our foster parents are critical to allowing us to help more pets in need and aid our shelter partners in avoiding space-related euthanasia.
Foster parents with SFC also have the benefit of being able to be as involved in the adoption process as they'd like to be. From finding a home within their network of friends, families, and co-workers, to doing meet and greets with applicants, to attending our public adoption events with their foster pet. In fact, over 50% of the pets in our care find their homes through the efforts of their foster parents.
We absolutely could not do what we do without all of the people who give so much of their time, home, and hearts to helping homeless pets in need.
SFC is committed to open, low-barrier adoptions, which means that in most cases, our pets can be adopted directly from the foster parent or at an adoption event after a meet and greet to ensure they are a good fit. We hold adoption events at local PetSmart and Petco locations, as well as various businesses, festivals, and more every single weekend. We believe that removing barriers to adoption is truly life-saving and enables us to help more animals that have found themselves without a home. This is a volunteer-powered organization, so every area of the operation needs help, from walking dogs and giving baths at intake, to being part of the leadership team as a case manager, event lead, adoption processor, and more. Whether you have 1 hour twice a month or 10 hours a week to give, we would love to have your assistance. We are wide open to new ideas and to new volunteers who can use their interests and skill sets to help us save more lives. We are always looking for volunteers who can bring their strengths and areas of expertise to step into leadership roles and help us fill the gaps so that we can continue our mission toward achieving and maintaining a no-kill nation. Volunteering is hard work. We simply don't have the funding as an industry to hire all of the staff we would need to make this operation run and continue to save as many lives as we do. And so we're very thankful to every person who volunteers their time and energy toward animals in need.
Do you have a spare hour or two each week? Need community service hours, a family activity, or a place to get away and do some good? Look no further. At SFC headquarters, we have plenty of daily tasks available to help you get some volunteering in and assist some animals in need. Our HQ space is always in need of some helping hands for general cleaning and upkeep, laundry, dishes, power washing, and more. If you're looking for something more hands-on with animals, our HQ dogs would love some one-on-one time in one of our play yards, or take one out and about with you on the local battlefield trails or downtown for a pup cup in Fredericksburg.
We have weekly activities on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday afternoons. Wednesdays, join us to greet our new arrivals and help us get them fresh, clean, fed, and vaccinated before they head off to foster care. Thursdays, we have anywhere from 20 to 50 animals return from foster to spend the night prior to spay-neuter surgeries on Friday mornings. And on Fridays, we need help unloading the transport van after their return from our vet and prepping everyone for Saturday events.
If projects and outdoor tasks are more your speed, we have a large property that is always in need of upkeep, including weekly lawn mowing, weed whacking, and more. We're also frequently doing site improvements and love people who are a little handy and can help us make our space better for the animals.
No matter what you enjoy doing with your volunteering, there's always something to be found at SFC HQ. If you're a people person or just love seeing the joy on people's faces as they meet their newest family member, adoption events may be right up your alley. We do adoption events every single weekend and typically have multiple events going on between Saturday and Sunday. Our volunteer roles at adoption events include event leads, adoption processors, and event volunteers, who all play a critical role in engaging with potential adopters, asking questions, and helping them find a new pet who fits their lifestyle and needs. Adoption processors are trained to go over medical history and complete adoptions using our shelter software, and event leads are the amazing people who run the show.
In addition to weekly adoption events at PetSmart and Petco locations, we hold community events each month in various locations in the greater Fredericksburg area, which may include breweries, wineries, festivals, high schools, fairs, local businesses, and more. These events are generally held on Saturdays and Sundays and may also involve recruiting other volunteers and new fosters in addition to introducing adult dogs to potential adopters.
Our PetSmart Events Manager and Community Events Manager are here to help show you the ropes and get you set up for success. Let us know in the application process if you're interested in joining the events team.
We are always looking for volunteers for our off-site cats team. This amazing group of feline fanatics helps feed, socialize, clean up, and promote our adoptable cats that are held for adoption at local Petco and PetSmart locations in the Fredericksburg area. We have daily short shifts available for volunteers in this role. This team has a tremendous impact on the number of adult cats that we can find homes for each year. If you're not local or would rather help by computer from the comfort of your home or office, we still have plenty of ways that you can get involved in our mission. While this is certainly not a comprehensive list, our remote volunteer opportunities include a dedicated team of foster case managers who act as mentors to all foster parents during the fostering process, as well as being responsible for reviewing and responding to adoption applications for the pets in foster care. Individuals who help thank our amazing donors by writing and sending out thank you letters. Database and scanning wizards who help get our paper files scanned and uploaded into our shelter software system. And social media coordinators who help tell our stories, share bios and photos of animals in foster care and HQ, and expand our reach on our social media platforms.
If you're ready to be part of the small but mighty team that's saving thousands of lives each year, we're here to help you get started. The first step to getting involved in our life-saving program is to fill out our quick volunteer application and sign our volunteer waiver on our website at www.sfcva.org/volunteer. You'll see a list of general volunteer opportunities and a link to apply at the bottom of the page. Click that and you'll hit our volunteer portal, Better Impact. From here, you will sign our general waiver and fill out an application, letting us know what areas of the rescue you're most interested in helping with. Once you've agreed to the terms and submitted your application, you will be able to see limited amounts of information on our volunteer dashboard. Use the links at the top of the page to go to the training section under your profile, where you will see a number of available trainings. The general volunteer orientation video and its follow-up questions must be completed as your very first step. Once we have received notification that you have passed the training, we will fully accept your volunteer application, and you'll be able to see all upcoming volunteer opportunities.
Unless your volunteer work needs to be fully remote for distance or other purposes, all volunteers for any roles must first attend a Jumpstart shift at HQ, which you can sign up for on the volunteer dashboard. These typically last 1 to 2 hours, though you're welcome to stay longer to help out. Jumpstart shifts are usually comprised of small groups or individuals and are offered 2 to 3 times a week, including a Sunday time slot. On site, we will give you a tour of the property, show you the basics of HQ, introduce you to our pets currently hanging out, and get you started in the direction you'd like to go with your volunteer experience. We're happy to answer any questions you may have along the way. After you've completed your Jumpstart shift, you'll be able to join our internal volunteer page on Facebook. This is our hub for daily and weekly volunteer needs, and we also share photos, upcoming event listings, important information, and more. You're welcome to jump in and help wherever you see a need that you can fill. Not on Facebook or prefer a different type of communication? We will also share much of this information via email and via the volunteer dashboard. The more folks we have to help, the more lives we can save together. If you're ready to get started, head on down to our website and submit your application today. Thank you so much for considering donating your time and energy to saving pets in need as part of the Squishy Face crew. Welcome to the team.